It's Terry Lee here. Thank you so much for signing up and welcome to the 5-day Instagram Reels for Business Challenge, where you'll learn how to get started with Instagram Reels in your business and how you can use it to double your Instagram reach. And you already know, the more people that you reach as a business, the more potential customers you have. I am so freaking excited for what we're going to accomplish and experience together over the 5 days, and it is going to be so much fun. It's going to be challenging, and I know on the other side of this, you'll have experienced what so many of my past clients have before. They have seen tremendous reach and connected with their audience through Instagram in ways that they never could have imagined. And you too can also finally find out how to start using Instagram as a business tool that brings in consistent sales into your business. Because that is what we're gonna do in this challenge. I am so pumped, and I hope that you are excited too. So you might be thinking, oh gosh, Terry Lee, I know Reels works well for other businesses, but I have no clue what I'm doing. I don't even know where to start at all. Well, don't worry. That is exactly where we're going to start. The beginning. We are going to start at the beginning so that on day 1 of the challenge, you are going to start taking action and know exactly what to do and how to do it. So you can start experiencing how powerful Reels truly is and how you can use it to start bringing in new potential customers into your audience and ultimately your business. Now, let me tell you a little bit about why we're doing this. Chances are, if you are here, you have heard of Instagram. You know that it is the spot to attract and build an engaged community that eventually becomes your customers. It's not like you've been living under a rock. You get it. Even if you don't, that's totally cool, babe. We've got you too. But have you noticed that on Instagram, there is a big difference between those accounts that are succeeding versus those that are not? You know who I'm talking about. Those that are getting minimal engagement, minimal reach, or their DMs are just totally dead. They've never made a sales through Instagram or hardly ever do. Well, here's what they're doing wrong. This is what they're missing. Instagram is like an iceberg. Most people look at their competition that are absolutely killing it on Instagram and look at what they're doing from the outside in. And that's the top of the iceberg. They think, okay, that is what I need to be doing to be successful on Instagram too. So I'm just going to do the same thing, copy what they are doing, and bang, I've cracked the code, success. And that is not what happens. They try it out, they sit back, and there are no results, and they wonder why. It's because these things are at the top of the iceberg. You can see it from the outside looking in, but what you don't see is actually what's underneath the iceberg. That is where all of the magic happens. That is where the DMs are going crazy. That is where copy strategy is totally on point. That's where the Instagram sales funnel lives. That's where your Facebook ads are running. And ultimately, that is where connection is developed. And that's why people buy. But that all remains unseen underneath the top of the water of that iceberg. And that is why I created this challenge. So that together, you can have the opportunity to get a behind the scenes look at what some of the biggest Australian brands are doing on Reels right now. So that you aren't playing the guessing game and trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together. We are going to do it together. You will be able to be guided by an expert, and I'll take you through what you need to do on a day-by-day basis. Why you need to do it, and most importantly, how to do it successfully, whilst learning some of the key principles that nobody talks about when it comes to Instagram, the secrets that ultimately turn your followers into customers. But more on that a little bit later. I'd actually like to take you all the way back to where all of this came from. If you've ever had a thought or a feeling where you genuinely believe that your business is destined for more, but you just didn't know how you'd get there eventually, chances are you're going to relate to this story. So I used to work in a 9-to-5 job that I absolutely hated. I was not passionate about it. I was not passionate about the brands I was working for. And ultimately, I just ended up there because I didn't question what I wanted to do with my life. And so I quit my job and decided to find myself and start my own company. I took all of this time to create my business. And then after all this preparation, I launched. And nothing. No clients, no sales. Can you imagine how you would feel if you'd risked it all to pursue something that you love, only to be there and feel like nobody even cares about what you're doing or even wants to buy your product or service? I thought that this was my life now and that I made a huge mistake and that I was a total failure. And so I decided I'm not going to do that. I'm going to surround myself with people that had already done the thing I wanted to do. I learned from the best. I slowly got clients and my clients got bigger and bigger and bigger. And it was at this point that everything changed for me. I was getting crazy results for these clients and their Instagram was just insane. This was some of Australia's biggest beauty and skincare brands and they were really impressed with the metrics that I was getting them. And today I help amazing business owners just like yourself. I teach other people like you the bespoke process that I spent the last 4 to 5 years perfecting on how to turn your Instagram followers into customers and to use your Instagram as a business tool to generate consistent sales in your business. So are you excited? I really want to get to work with you on this video today on the doubts and fears that might already be starting to trickle in, that might be getting in the way of everything that you could be achieving in your business and the magic that you're going to be creating over the 5-day challenge. One of the biggest doubts and fears I hear from businesses is that they are too late to the Instagram party. That they're starting their business now with a few hundred followers and they're competing against accounts that have tens of thousands of followers. And I'm going to be honest with you and let you in on a little secret. Some of those big accounts aren't making that much money. Trust me, I've seen the numbers. And some smaller accounts with only 1,000, 2,000 followers, maybe even 500 followers are making bank. The value of an account is not the number of followers that account has, but the quality of your followers. And that once you reach the right audience, you have a process in place where you just have to convert them into customers and you already know it's gonna work. Another doubt that I hear all the time is that Reels isn't for me. I don't know what to post. I'm boring. Why would people care about what I'm doing as a business owner? I'm gonna ask you a question. Have you ever looked at another business account that you follow and you were in love with seeing their behind the scenes? Quite a few, right? Yeah, exactly. We as a customer want to get to know the brands we buy from. We want to know how it's made. We want to know how to use it. We want to connect with the team. We want to connect with the founder of the business. We want to have connection because in this digital driven world that we live in, we all crave connection. True, authentic connection. And another doubt that I hear creeping in up on all of my students is that this whole Reels thing is overwhelming. I just want to know where to start, what to do, and when to do it. Well, we got you there, babe. You'll be receiving a step-by-step plan every single day, telling you exactly what to do for the day. And best of all, it should only take you 30 minutes to complete. So now that we've gotten through those doubts and pushed them out of the way, because you've got this, we are going to be so much more ready and open for everything we're going to do together in the 5 days. So here's what I want you to do right now. First, clear your calendar. You're going to be doing one specific action every single day. And you need to be able to commit and dedicate at least 30 minutes to be able to do it. And I'm going to be honest, if you're telling yourself the story that you don't have enough time, that you don't have the time to do it, then you are actually telling me that you're not really serious about making money in your business. And that ultimately, you don't want a business. You want a hobby. Every one of my clients that sees the results are committed. They first need to be willing to do whatever it takes to achieve the outcome and be willing to sacrifice. It's about taking the 5-day challenge and committing to it. Not watching that Netflix series that you're obsessed with or scrolling through the gram and being a consumer. You are about to step into the creator role, not the consumer. You have a choice to make. To say yes to something bigger, and it's really up to you right now. So what will you choose? Will you choose to go all in on this challenge and be present with me? Are you committed to whatever it takes to do the work? To do the exercises and open yourself up to something incredible happening over these 5 days of the challenge. Because I'll be ready, waiting for you, starting on day 1. So click the link in the Facebook group and introduce yourself and start thinking right now about what it is that you want out of this challenge and ultimately your business. I'm so excited and I will see you on day 1 of the challenge. I'll probably pop into the group a little bit earlier, but I will see you live in the Facebook group at 9 a.m. day 1 of the challenge. So get excited, join up now, and I will see you in there. I'll even throw in a few little goodies along the way. Make sure that you join the Facebook group. I cannot wait to meet each and every one of you. Bye for now.